is probably our tour guide here, like, hurry the fuck up, bitch. We're a little late today, but that's okay. It's our tour. I've rented a 10-person freaking safari bus for 2 people.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spend about 2 hours on the truck.
Okay.
We'll come back and we'll have another break and then we'll do the walk. You are welcome to sit wherever you want. We're gonna go out, we've got about 400 acres we're gonna drive through, and we have our large animals like our giraffe and our Cape buffalo and our antelope and zebra out there, and we'll see those.
Has anyone tried to ride one?
One of these trucks or one of the animals?
You know?
Yeah, not a great idea.
No, I'm just kidding.
It said you can ride a zebra once, and then the second time you're definitely not going to be doing that.
We are at Safari West in Sonoma, which is known as the Sonoma Serengeti. Is that right?
That is right.
All right, that's what they said on the website, so I'm just going with that. And we're really excited for our experience today. It should be a fun one. Woo! Made it up. Kind of scary up here. These are the little tents that you can stay in, because when you come here to Safari West, you can actually stay on the property, which is super cool. We didn't do that this time.
So we have pretty recognizable pigs. These are warthogs.
Could you imagine finding this place as a duck? Like, I would be like, yeah. You know? I would love living here if I was a duck. We're going to see the giraffes. I hope they give me a kiss. Oh my gosh, so cute.
We have a couple of female giraffe here. This one on the left is a 7-year-old. And her name is Tara. In front of us is a 9-year-old named Nikita.
Tara's taking a pee.
Tara taking a pee. Tara
Look at that one
happens to
with its
also be
tongue.
my absolute favorite giraffe. She's also a little bit of a hot mess, but we don't hold that against her.
Is that one over there a boy, or is that a
No,
girl?
that's another female. We have one male on property, and he's about 14 and a half, 15 feet. She's very nice. She's had one calf. Her son Debo Debo got mature this year and had to go to another preserve because Debo had a lot of aunties and sisters and cousins here. We're going to follow these giraffes, get a little closer to those babies on the fence line.
Okay.
You start the dance.
Oh.
Now she looked away, so she's totally not into me. But if she's into you, what she'll do is she'll lower her wings and she'll make this shaking motion like this. A male ostrich would start to do the ostrich dance.
Oh.
Get a little snaky neck going on. That is a real ostrich egg. It was laid May the 4th, as you can see.
Oh my gosh, so if I cracked it, is there like a real animal in here?
No, because there's no male ostrich. So this is an infertile egg, like a chicken egg you get in a store. This is equal to 18 to 24 chicken eggs. And it would take 45 days to hatch if it was fertile.
Would it have the same benefits as eating a chicken egg?
It would, absolutely. It's mostly yolk though. If you ever want to try one, you can special order them from Whole Foods. They're like a really rich goose or duck egg. They're mostly yolk. They're very orange. They're very thick yolks. If I was a male ostrich, I would first, of course, lower my wings, shake like this, and then I would do the snake.
So am I the male or am I the woman?
You would be the female.
Okay, okay.
Although we could switch it up.
Okay.
So I would be the male, and I would start to do the snaky neck dance. And if you were a female, you'd go like this. Hey, okay, I think you're kind of cute, like that.
Okay.
And that's kind of what it is. And then if I approached you, basically the female would drop to the ground. This time of year, if I basically like that, but you'd stay upright.
Like this.
But that's kind of more what they do here. So
you know, if I want a man to fertilize my eggs when I'm at the club, I'm just gonna drop it low. Right? Okay, so this is my first time ever seeing a rhino in person, and I did not realize that their horns could get that big.
So every rhino gets to style and shape their own horn.
Okay.
Their horn's made out of what your fingernails are made out of, and they will rub and sharpen their horns.
how much do rhinos typically weigh? Because they're huge. I didn't realize how big they are.
They are. They're considered the second largest land animal after the elephant species. Mom and Dad here are each 4,500 pounds. Little buddy Otto.
4,000 pounds.
Otto's about 2,200 pounds.
Oh my goodness. They can run around 30 miles an hour and they're 4,000 pounds. That's insane. I am loving the safari. It is so fun to learn about animals. The sun is coming out. Not that I need any more of it because I got so burnt. Look, there's an ostrich. Oh no, that's just my mom.
Right here is another desert animal horn. This would be for cooling the blood. So this is not nearly as strong as this, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't really be wrestling with this. You'd break the horn. This horn is all about having the blood close to the outside, but they're the same material. This is keratin, this is keratin, this is bone,
So are
this is
these
bone.
all the same animal though?
All different species.
All different species.
So this is a sheep called the Aoudad or Barbary sheep.
Okay.
This is from a antelope called the scimitar horned oryx.
This reminds me of an episode of American Horror Story. Because I'm pretty sure they wore some crazy antlers like this. They're cute. They look like deers in the face. Don't they kind of? Look at this
The
baby.
These babies, the moms stash their babies and hide them away from the herd. I've only seen this baby when it was first born, and
It
I
looks
haven't
like
seen
a little
it for a week.
Bambi.
And that's how you tell a male Cape buffalo from a female. The Cape buffalo males have that basically the big cap made out of horn. All right, so that is our dominant bull oak, and then next to him is our one of our lead females and her calf. It's about 6 months old.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so we just completed our tour in the Jeep, and now we are going to continue the tour by foot and see the rest of the animals. And after you're done with your tour, you can stop into the super cute gift shop and get yourself a little safari hat. I know I saw one in there that I liked, so I might snag it.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, they already
Cute.
This is my favorite animal at Safari West. So let me introduce you. This is Miss Morgana, and Morgana is a black swan, and she is the sweetest black swan in the entire world. This is literally, with all the weird animals we have here, this is my favorite.
What are you doing? I'm watching the birds have sex. Is that what birds call it, is sex?
It's called the cloacal kiss,
Cloacal kiss.
which is not nearly as sexy as it sounds.
They're cloacal kissing right now. All right, OFTV, I hope you had a really great time at Safari West and you gained a little bit of knowledge about these animals and had some fun with me. I know I did. Absolutely love spending the day with animals, and today was incredible. So maybe next time you're in Sonoma, you can stop by and visit this beautiful place. Have a good day. See you next time.